SBA Publications.
Hello, my dear students, how are you all? I hope that you're doing great. And today I am here with another chapter of your English grammar. This is our chapter number 14. And the name of our chapter is Active and Passive Voice. So, let's get started with the chapter. Voice is the form of a verb that shows the subject in a given sentence is the doer or receiver of the action. So it is basically a kind of verb that shows that the subject in a sentence is either a doer or a receiver of the action. Let's compare. Rama helps Hari. This is active voice, and Hari is helped by Rama. This is passive voice. We see that these two sentences, they express the same meaning, okay? But in the first sentence, the form of the verb shows that the person denoted by the subject does something, okay? Rama, the person denoted by the subject, she does something, and the verb helps is said to be in active voice. And in the second sentence, the form of the verb shows that something is done to the person, okay, denoted by the subject. So something is done to Hari by the person denoted by the subject, that is Rama. So the verb is helped is said to be in the passive voice. I hope you understood this much. Now let's read this. A verb is an active voice when its form shows that the person or thing denoted by the subject does something. Okay, when the person denoted by the subject does something, it is said to be in active voice, or in the other words, is the doer of the action. Okay, a verb is in passive voice when its form shows that something is done to the person or thing denoted by the subject. Okay. Now let's see some rules. We have to be careful about the use of personal pronoun. For example, active voice, I love you, and passive voice will be you are loved by me. Active voices, Anup informed them. Passive voices, they were informed by Anup. Now, second rule is the object or the subject may be a long phrase instead of a single word. Then the whole phrase will change its position. So it's not important that only a word will change its position, but there can be a chance that a whole phrase will change its position. For example, active voice, the flood uprooted a large number of trees and electric poles. Now, a passive voice will be a large number of trees and electric poles were uprooted by the flood. Active voice. The parents of all the brilliant students attended the function. The function was attended by the parents of all the brilliant students. Now, rule 3 is when the verb in active voice takes two objects, there are two forms in passive voice. For example, she gave me a pen. I was given a pen by her, or a pen was given to me by her. Both are correct. Now, let's see active verbs followed by prepositions. Retain them when they are changed into passive voice. How? They laughed at the beggar. The beggar was laughed at by them. Active voice. He did not care for me. I was not cared for by him. Now, next rule is when interrogative sentences are changed into passive voice, they retain interrogative form. How? Let's see. Have you left the school before time? Has the school been left by you before time? So it remains interrogative. How does she do all this? How is all this done by her? Now let's see some types. First is simple present. So active voice, root form of the verb, sometimes with s or es, is rm plus past participle form of the verb. So these are the formation structures. Let's see. Manoj drinks milk every morning. Milk is drunk by Manoj every morning. Children love animals. Animals are loved by children. We are changing the verb form here as well. Does the grocer sell dal? Is dal sold by the grocer? Do children love chocolates? Are the chocolates loved by children? Does he still love me? Am I still loved by him? So this is how we change them. Now let's see the formation of present continuous. Is MR plus ing form of verb, this is active voice, and in passive it is MR plus being plus past participle form of the verb. For example, the boys are picking some flowers. Some flowers are being picked by the boys. Is the farmer plowing the field? Is the field being plowed by the farmer? Are they disturbing the baby? Is the baby being disturbed by them? Now we have present perfect. So it will be has, have plus past participle form of the verb, and when we convert it, it will be has, have plus been plus past participle form of the verb. Vimal has written his poem. This poem has been written by Vimal. The children have eaten all the biscuits. All the biscuits have been eaten by the children. Have you studied the notes for the exams? Have the notes been studied by you for the exams? Now let's see simple past. Past tense form of the verb and was verb plus past participle form of the verb. Pankaj stole my mobile. My mobile was stolen by Pankaj. The terrorist attacked Pulwama. Pulwama was attacked by terrorists. Did Asif tell the truth? Was the truth told by Asif? The driver applied the brakes. The brakes were applied by the driver. Now past continuous will be was verb plus ing form of the verb, as we have already understood the structure in the previous chapter. Now we are understanding the structure of passive voice. So when this will be the structure, we will convert it like was verb plus being plus past participle form of the verb. Let's see active voice. The president was delivering the speech. The speech was being delivered by the president. Active voice. The soldiers were defending the country. The country was being defended by the soldier. Was the gardener watering the flowers? Were the flowers being watered by the gardener? Now we have past perfect, had plus past participle form of the verb, and when we convert it, it will be had been plus past participle form of the verb. We had already received your gift. Your gift had already been received by us. Had the farmer reaped the crops? Had the crops been reaped by the farmer? Now we have simple future tense here. Shall will plus root form of the verb, and when we convert it, it will be shall be will be plus past participle form of the verb. We shall arrange a picnic. A picnic will be arranged by us. She will submit the assignments. The assignments will be submitted by her. Shall we help her? Will she be helped by us? Future perfect. Will shall plus have plus past participle form of the verb, and in passive it will be will shall plus have been plus past participle form of the verb. For example, the chemist will have closed the shop by 10 o'clock. The shop will have been closed by the chemist by 10 o'clock. We shall have painted the whole wall by 4 o'clock. The whole wall will have been painted by us by 4 o'clock. Now, when the verbs which take two objects after them in the active voice are changed to the passive voice, one of the objects becomes the subject in the passive voice and the other is retained object. Let's see how. He gave me a book. A book was given to me by him, or I was given a book by him. He taught us geography. Geography was taught to us by him, or we were taught geography by him. Now, intransitive verbs with preposition used as transitive verbs have the passive voice, as all laughed at him. He was laughed at by all. The verbs in the imperative mood are changed from active to passive. How? Help the poor. Let the poor be helped. Now, some interrogative sentences are changed from active to passive. How did you solve this puzzle? How was this puzzle solved by you? Why did you scold her? Why was she scolded by you? Now study carefully the following examples. They elected him secretary. He was elected secretary. They chose Mr. Roy manager. Mr. Roy was chosen manager. We call the dog Buddy. The dog is called Buddy. Now, change from passive to active. Let's see. By whom was this book written? Who wrote this book? My watch has been stolen. Someone has stolen my watch. So this is how we convert from one type of voice to the other. Okay. Now students, we are done with the chapter. We have this exercise and you have to practice it by yourself. I'll be coming back soon with another chapter of your grammar. Till then, keep on practicing. Bye-bye.